Alright, once again, once our praises to how about you now, Shai? The honors the apostles and elders of faith made stone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways, pushing this word now, sincerity and truth. Where the Aaron from the James Jamaica camp, and basically just want to a short response to G Man, right? And basically in my preach one doctrine where even people are so-called Christians out here in Jamaica basically push and call themselves out here Jesus only, but they basically claim that the Father and the Son are the same, right? Um, well, according to them, the one who they call ignorantly, who they ignorantly call Jesus and Jehovah, but we know them as Yahweh. Their proper names are in the ancient Hebrew are Yahweh for the Father and Yahweh Shai for the Son, right? And they are not the same being, right? They're not the same spirit, right? One is the Father, one is the Son, right? And just one pull through a few shots precepts with a few questions just to help push the point, right? And hope brothers are edified throughout this lesson. So let's just get into it. This is Saint John 12 verse 46. I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness, right? And anybody will really push this Jesus only doctrine, right? Basically, they never read the book of Saint John, because one of the things where John actually observed with Yahushua when they really read the chapter, it will show how throughout the ministry Yahushua always give glory unto his Father, right? So we're going to also get into that, but just to let it be known out there, yo, if you read Saint John and understand it, it's all towards the glory, showing how Yahweh shall glorify Yahweh, right? Verse 47. And if any man hear my words and believe not, I judge him not, for I came not to judge the world, but to save the world. He that rejected me and received not my words hath one that judgeth him in heaven. So if Yahweh Shai and the Most High is one, right? Or you explain this precept, because he said the words are not his, and he's not the one that's judging them, right? But they have one in heaven that judges them, which is the Father. So if they are the same entity, why didn't he say, "Oh, I judge you," right? Read again. He says, "He that rejected me and received not my words, hath one that judgeth him. The word that I have spoken, the same shall judge him in the last day." Right? For I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me, he gave me a commandment what I should say and what I should speak. And I know that his commandments is life everlasting. Whatsoever I speak thereof, even as the Father said unto me, so I speak. So what? In schizophrenic? He said anything what the Father tell him to say, that him said. Right? So that is we can basically end the breakdown right there. But just pull in a few more scriptures just to show, and all the scriptures are from Saint John, right? Saint John 14 verse 10. It says, "Believest thou not that I am in the Father and the Father in me? The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works. Believe me that I am in the Father and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake." So I'm sure say, look, the works that the women do, the reason why we can do it are because of the Father, right? So he said, not of myself. If I him there do it of himself or him and the Father, they are one, like want to preach. Basically, he never say, "Yo, by my power have I done this." But he make sure make a distinction between himself and the Father, right? Saint John 17 verse 1, it says, "These words spake Yahushua and lifted up his eyes to heaven and said, Father, in the hour is come, glorify thy Son, that thy Son may also glorify thee. Thou hast given him power over all flesh, that he should give eternal life to as many as thou hast given him." And this whole prayer of St. John 17 is a prayer, the whole chapter, right? And this is how him started. Him start talking to him Father. So if I Father, if him and the Father, they're the same thing, he probably would have talked to himself. This kind of be schizophrenic, right? So hey, we really think we need to go no further. If you really want to cut Jesus only, just read the whole book of Saint John and see the all every chapter, every verse, how Yahweh shall glorify the Father. Yeah. So with that, we hope we say hope you guys were edified. right? And once all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the honors to the apostles and elders of faith in the stone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word now sincerity and truth. Shalom.